used to be that Beverly Hills was a cool place to visit with dream neighborhoods and beautiful people.
Ava Gardner. Look, you can see the laundry on the line.
Or, if you're really lucky, a genteel place to live amongst the stars. But today, instead of nice buses filled with smiling faces, you're more likely to see a different type of bus. Trolling for dirt. And the neighbors, well, instead of Ozzie and Harriet,
Here, have a Coke and cheer up.
That's the best idea yet.
you're more likely to run into Ozzie and Sharon. Lobbing a ham over the fence on the Osbournes.
I think they called the cops. Mom.
Now, that's a lot of fun for us to watch from afar.
If you're the neighbor living next door, I think you feel differently.
Last year, Madonna's NYC neighbours sued and got an out-of-court settlement over their claim of stomping and, quote, unreasonably high decibel amplified music. Things can get so bad that celebrities are even driven to complain about each other. Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell were believers until the pint-sized Prince of Pop moved in next door and they turned up on The View a couple of months back.
And the music and the parties and the paparazzi. I mean, it's like living in Lebanon now.
So far, no public comment from the Canadian phenom. And during that whole Tiger Blood phase, Charlie Sheen declared his Beverly Hills pad a rehab.
I am on a drug. It's called Charlie Sheen.
Okay. And the neighbours?
You've got to explain to your kids why nice Mr. Sheen has his arms around 6 ladies at once.
Exactly. And they're trying to shield the eyes from, like, the cleavage bouncing out of the house. It's true, right?
On Halloween, by 2 a.m., most trick-or-treaters are safely tucked in bed, and the neighbourhood is quiet. That's when Christina Aguilera decides to feed the paparazzi beast with a curbside photo op as a pirate with drag queens.
She was, like, working it. I mean, working it on the curb, right? In this sexy, like, pirate outfit. Lipstick was kind of smeared.
How bizarre.
Totally bizarre. But this is what happens. I mean, these aren't your regular people, Nick.
And what's a celebrity to do if he's the one who feels victimized by his neighbor's construction crew at the crack of dawn? Well, if you're Ashton Kutcher, you could tweet a video rant to your 1 million followers, like he did in 2009.
It's 7:30 a.m. and I get to wake up in my bedroom to my jackass neighbor pounding on steel and welding right next to my friggin' house. I'm gonna lose it on this guy. I'm gonna lose it.
Later, he apologized.
You know, you're very vulnerable at 7 a.m.
The recent rash of reality shows is only making things worse.
Putting the Jersey Shore people into a neighborhood, I mean, my goodness.
The neighborhoods were like, no. So they were like giving gifts to neighbors. But then the contents of the gift bag came out and they were like,
And be honest, would you want to live next to Octomom?
So you live right across the cul-de-sac from Octomom?
Yes.
She complained to TMZ about the noise from 14 kids. Their mother's loud cackling.
It's, maniacal. I don't know how else to say it.
Well, there's also the porn movie production. Really? And the security.
we were told neighbors were complaining that they were going through random ID checks. Octomom moves into your neighborhood and you want to come home with your groceries and they're like, wait, do you live here? Why would you be carrying groceries if you don't live here?
And when Kim's moved on, when Sharon and Ozzie are elsewhere, it ain't over. The house is still a star. You'll still get unwanted traffic.
People still go, oh, there's the Osborne house.
Even though the Osbournes have left.
Yes!
Okay, watch this. I'm trying to make a serious point. This guy was filmed slinging a bag of dog poop into his neighbor's yard every day for nearly a month. Every day. If this guy had been a celebrity, he would have been front page of the National Hyperventilator if he'd done it only once. Celebrities, in fact, get away with almost nothing. Leo builds a basketball court, his neighbours take him to court. Case dismissed. Over in my homeland, Scotland, Susan Boyle's neighbours are raising hell, claiming she's singing along at full volume to her own CDs late at night. You know, I've often thought I'd like to live next to a celebrity. You know, shooting the breeze with Cher over the fence, poker nights with Pacino, a spot of tennis with Mila Kunis. But now, I'm not so sure.
If you buy a house in LA, you know, not only do you have to worry that maybe they're going to build like sewage works next to you, you have to worry that a celebrity's going to move in next
I like how
door.
you're comparing celebrities to sewage. That's kind of sweet, right? It's kind of crappy. But I bet you the neighbors next door to like these people probably think that.